Inspector Theater. Can I come in?
Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you.
Thank you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome.
No. This door is supposed to have a self-closing spring. Oh, we don't do that in this. No, it's supposed to have a self-closing spring. It wasn't required when this house was. No, you're supposed to have a self-closing spring. Even though there might be a lot of things in the garage that we care about, most of the things we care about are on this side of the door, that side of the door. It's supposed to have a self-closing spring. I know when you're carrying groceries in, it's inconvenient. I get all that. But you're supposed to have a self-closing spring. Then, storm doors beyond the scope of this inspection. But this storm door, is that going to encourage you to leave this door open so you can look out over your empire? Yeah. So no, you're not supposed to have a storm door between the living space and the garage because that encourages bad behavior. Okay. Just so we know. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the garage door, the garage metal panel overhead door opener. Yay! Okay, that's what we're here for. This is our control button. It's nice and high so little hands can't get to it. But you know what we don't have? I see it's illuminated. But what we don't have a warning notice posted on the door. We come on along over here. We study our door a little better. Stuttering home inspections. We've got spring tension notices. That one's kind of peeling, but we got spring tension notices on the corners of the door. We're supposed to have that. That's a good thing. We have a pull handle inside of the door. We're supposed to have that. That's a good thing. We have an emergency release handle with a pull handle. That's a good thing. Those are all good things. What are the bad things, bud? Well, you see our optic sensors? Our optic sensors are higher than 6 inches from the door. So a cat could run underneath there and get squashed, or a kid, or whatever. So, you know, the optic sensors are supposed to be 6 inches or closer to the floor. Also, we're supposed to have a warning notice posted here, and a warning notice posted on that control button over there. We're supposed to have warning notices. So that's what we're supposed to have. Now, I made a business decision to do no harm. I do not do block tests. I have instructions on how to do a block test baked inside of your inspection report. So the listing agent can come over, or the sellers, or the estate, or somebody can show you the block test. What I do is I take my big old flat zombie hoof and I break the beam over there and I send it into reverse. That's what I do. Oh, you'll notice that the door is partially open. Okay, it's because I use the safety release, and I lowered it a little bit, and that tests the spring, so we know that the spring is adjusted so it doesn't put too much stress on our motor. Okay, if it just slams down, the motor would have to compensate for that, but it doesn't. So spring is, as far as a home inspector can tell, that's about as good as I can tell it is good. Okay, so I come on over here, and let's see how this is going to work. Open sesame. Well, maybe close sesame. Closes nice and good. There we go. Now we're going to open it here a little bit. Open sesame. Okay. So now I'm going to trudge across the tundra over here, mile after mile, like a dancing fool, and take my zombie hoof and break the beam. There we go. I break the beam. There we go. All right. It does work. I did break the beam.